Hey beautiful, welcome back. So if you're new here, my name is Mide, and today I'm going to be talking about reasons why you may be getting frustrated with your locks. It is likely to be your fault. Okay, so hear me out. All right. One of the reasons why you may be feeling frustrated with your locks could be that you are doing things that you are not supposed to be doing. It could lead to a fault that is completely out of your control. Maybe you are still using product that you were using when you were carrying your loose natural or your penned loose natural. Okay, some of these products that are meant for loose natural are completely wrong for locked hair. If you feel that your hair is not growing enough or is not growing fast enough and you felt okay, you could cover it up with hair mats just to enhance growth, it is totally wrong. Okay, because the products that are combined to form hair mask are so wrong for locks, which could include egg yolk or mayonnaise, honey, lemon, jojoba oil, or any kind of oil. These are the products that are going to be leaving residue on your scalp, on your hair. They're going to form a build-up at the end of the day. The residue that this product will leave on your hair is going to be in form of a cast, covering up the true color of your locks, the true color of your hair at the end of the day. And you're going to wake up one day and be like, why is this hair looking like this? Oh, my hair is dull. Yes, your hair is going to appear dull at the end of the day, and it's going to appear unattractive to you and to any other person seeing. All that you are meant to do to enhance hair growth that is going to promote your locks from growing faster is for you to massage your scalp regularly with lightweight oil. Jojoba oil is good for your scalp. Coconut oil, castor oil, vitamin A oil, rosemary oil, avocado oil, all these oils, so many other oils, as long as they are lightweight oil, are going to work perfectly well for your locks. You don't need any other thing aside from this lightweight oil. Another thing that you're likely to be doing is using bar soap to wash your locks. Bar soap is completely wrong, most of them. It could be that you love the scent and you feel that you don't want to part with it, but babe, now is the time for you to discard soaps like that. Soap like Dove, Palmolive, and so on and so forth. They have lovely fragrance that you might not want to part with, but I'll advise that you limit it to your skin alone, not your scalp. Okay, using bar soap on your locks is going to leave white cast on your scalp and on your hair. Believe me, sincerely, this is coming from experience. This is not a research or a read up or something like that. One other thing that you may be doing wrong is using conditioner. Conditioner is meant to soften your hair, to detangle it, and enable you to pass your brush and your comb through it easily, conveniently. If you're going to be using conditioner on your locks, what you are doing is that you are giving the reverse of what your hair is supposed to be doing. Your hair is supposed to be tangling up and locking up. Using conditioner then means that you are going to be loosening the tangle and unlocking your hair. And this is something that had happened to me before. Your hair might feel softened, desirable on that first day that you use it. The next day, the following day, your hair is going to become harden up again or dry up, and the ones that must have detangled are going to remain like that. Of course, there are some people that are using conditioner on their locks, and this, from what I have seen and heard, I know that they kind of dilute it before they use it on their hair, and after they use it on their hair, they wash it off completely. To me, I don't know what that is supposed to mean. But if you use conditioner without diluting it, or you use conditioner and leave it in your locks, at the end of the day, it's going to form a cast. It's going to make your locks to appear somehow whitish. You're not going to be liking the way it will look eventually. Over time, this will change the look of your locks and you're not going to like it again. What is suitable to wash your lock is a clarifying shampoo like this and this. What could also make you to get frustrated with your locks is the frizzy look. You need to understand that the frizz is necessary for your hair to gain volume, and then it is going to be what we entangle with the shaded hair on your locks and then mat up and become locked eventually. The stage is going to pass. It will get to a point where this frizzy look is going to be drastically reduced and your locks will start to look better. You just have to be patient with it. One of the things that you may want to do to control the frizzy look is to twist the strand of hair along the length of your lock, or also curl your hair with rollers or any of these things that you may use to curl your hair. This is going to make the frizz to kind of mat up and make it to appear locked. Not locked, but appear locked. Okay, and then if you style your hair in such a way that they are all compacted but not tight, compacted on your lock for a while or like at interval, then the frizzy look is going to appear less visible. Okay, another thing that you should know is that the frizz on your locks actually depends on the texture of your hair. If your hair is of soft texture and coily texture, then your frizz is going to be crazy. It's going to be different from someone that has fussy hair. All right, that doesn't mean that fussy hair type of locks do not have frizz. They do. I have tons of frizz all over my lock, but I've come to accept the stage and I've come to accept the frizz and I'm getting used to it, and I know also it is not going to remain like that permanently. Okay, another thing that is going to make you to feel frustrated with your locks, or might make you to feel frustrated with your locks, is testing out different colors on your hair. Probably you have seen someone that has lovely colors on their locks and you feel so attracted to it. One thing that you should put into consideration and understand is that colors do not have much effect on some people's hair, and the effect is likely not going to be instantaneous compared to some other people's hair. Okay, there are some people that their hair breaks off. You need to understand that people have colors that suit their skin tone and skin color perfectly well. So if a particular hair color looks beautiful on someone, it does not mean that it's going to look the same on your own locks. So you need to make sure that you know the color that is going to suit you. You know the type of hair that you have. Some hair are easily affected by dye, some are not. Okay, sometimes it is genetic. All right, sometimes it could be what the person is doing to the lock, how well the person is taking care of the lock after the application of the dye. So if you know all this and you eventually dye your hair, I am sure you are going to be okay with it for a long time. One of the people that testified to the fact that dyes break the hair is Nina G. I've seen one of her videos where she complained how much the colors that she applied to her lock break off along the way. Another thing is, if you don't apply the dye correctly, because the way you apply dye to lose natural hair is different from the way you apply hair dye to your lock. Okay, if you don't take it to a professional, you might not be able to do it the correct way, and you might end up applying different colors, and this is going to affect the look of your locks eventually. Another thing that usually make people to get frustrated with your lock is lock crush. Okay, I have lock crush. Yes, I do. Okay, but you need to be realistic. You need to understand why the locks that you are seeing is looking so attractive to you. You are so attracted to it. Okay, there are so many people that have been carrying their locks for a long time. I'm talking about 5, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15 years. You don't expect lock of that age to be the same with your own. Okay, the locks that you see that is looking so long is not lock that was done the previous day or the previous year. Okay, even if you locked your hair when it was long, after some time it's going to shrink and then become long, and it's not going to be the same with the length that you started with. Okay, and then another thing is that the texture of your hair, the type of hair that you have, is going to determine how your lock will appear. Okay, it's just that you have different type of hair from the one that you are seeing and that you are getting attracted to. You might have fine texture hair, you might have hair that has passed on your head. Your hair might not appear full, but they may grow longer, they may grow faster. So understand that your hair is different completely from the next person's hair. I don't even have the same hair texture with my daughter. That's to tell you how strange and wonderful this hair texture and hair type is. Most importantly is patience. Just like when you're carrying your nose natural, okay, it takes a while before you start to notice changes, before any visible growth is going to be showing on your hair. In fact, it is slower with loose natural compared to locks. Okay, the best thing that you might want to do that is going to help you to become more patient with your locks is to document your journey. If you look at the picture that you have taken, maybe when you started the lock, and look at the present picture that you just took, you are going to notice the difference. So it might just appear to you that your hair is not growing. It is growing. Okay, and then you need to understand that locks have stages of growth. Okay, so as you hit the milestone in the lock growth, then you're going to understand that there are differences in the growth of your lock, and your lock actually changes. You need to just forget about your hair for the meantime and do your thing. I saw one of Ifeanyiwa's video recently where she said that she doesn't do anything to her locks. She just leave it like that and, you know, face her business and concentrate on other things in her life. This is what you are supposed to be doing. The things that are going to take your mind off the way your locks are looking. You need to know that even when you were loose natural or pent look natural, there was something that was frustrating you. There was something that made you to decide that, okay, you want to lock the hair. Like me, I became frustrated with a lot of things. I was facing some challenges with the products I was using, the relaxer, the way you wash your hair today. It becomes so small, and then you comb and detangle and twist and all before it comes out well and look as if it is long. It is quite frustrating to me. So right now that I am carrying lock, and if I begin to feel frustrated with the lock, then it is not the lock that is having the problem, it is me that is having the problem. So put this into consideration and understand that locks needs patience. You need to be patient with the way it's growing. After some times, you're going to see the difference, and they are going to start to look different from where you start from, of course. So feeling frustrated with your locks is totally normal. Put all these that I've said into consideration and practice some. At the end of the day, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in once again. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like this content. All right, and stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.